Hey Kipsters, in today's lesson you will be able to describe the structure and function of the reproductive systems. We are on our last and final body system, so let's jump right in. The function of the reproductive system is to produce offspring. So the mating of a sperm cell and an egg cell is to produce offspring, so to produce more humans. Fertilization is the joining of an egg cell and a sperm cell during sexual reproduction. When an egg cell and a sperm cell when an egg cell is fertilized by a sperm cell, it will make more humans. The male reproductive system. Let's go ahead and take a look at the diagram. So you'll see here that the testes create sperm and the male hormone that's called testosterone. Testosterone is a hormone found in males that's part of the endocrine system, but it is released by males. It gives them their deep voice. It also allows body hair to grow as well. But the testes, its main job is to create sperm, which will later be used for reproduction. Second is the penis. Now, it carries semen, which is a mixture of sperm and fluid, and it takes urine from the testes to outside the body. So you'll notice here that it's also a part of the excretory system, but its other job is to carry the semen outside of the body during sexual reproduction so that new humans can be made. The female reproductive system is slightly different. So the female reproductive system has things called ovaries. The ovaries are the two round things that you see here, and its main job is to create the egg cells. Now, if these egg cells are fertilized, this is what would turn into a baby in a female. An egg cell is here, and inside you will see that there are chromosomes, so it has half the amount of chromosomes that are needed. If it joins with a sperm cell, it will have the full number of chromosomes, and a baby will be born. The second part is the fallopian tubes. The fallopian tubes carry the eggs from the ovaries to the uterus. So the ovaries are here. If an egg is going to be fertilized, it will come through the fallopian tubes here, and it's carried to the uterus, we'll talk about in a second. But you see the long tubes out to the side here and here? These are the fallopian tubes. So there's basically two tubes because there's two ovaries. One ovary, two ovary, one fallopian tube, two fallopian tubes. The next part is the uterus. So the uterus is the muscular organ where the baby actually grows. So if the egg cell is fertilized by the sperm, the baby will begin to grow in the mother's uterus. That's the area right here. It's muscular and it's lined so that as the baby spends the 9 months inside of the mother, it's well protected and will be able to provide the nutrients that the baby needs to grow into a healthy baby that can be released into the world. And finally, the last part is the vagina. It's the muscular path that leads from the birth, where the uterus is, to the outside. So when a baby is born, they would go through a woman's vagina as the place to be born. It's also called, you might see it called as the birth canal. So it's where birthing takes place. Let's go ahead and check yourself. Where's the muscular organ where the baby grows? If you answer 2 here, you're absolutely correct. In this muscular area that's right here, the uterus is where the baby grows. Let's try another. What is the name of the male and female cells that join during fertilization? If you'll remember that the sperm cell is the male reproductive cell, and then the egg cell is the female reproductive cell. Let's try another. What's the organ where sperm is produced? If you answered testes here, you're correct. Remember, the testes are produced, the sperm is produced in the testes so that it can be fertilized. It can fertilize an egg cell for reproduction. Good job, Kipsters. You're ready to move on to the next portion on your paper. You'll see all the directions below. Ask me if you need any help. Good luck.